We're back. Hey, everybody, it's Dawn and
Mindy.
and we are two girls and their alcohol. Oh, wait, I got the wrong one. Here we go. All right, we'll go with this way. Let's see. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Clang. All right, what are we drinking?
So finally, I found Sunny D vodka seltzer.
Yes, thank you, Tyler and Gab.
Thank you, Tyler and Gab.
That was good. That's a good find.
Mm-hmm.
Mindy and Mindy, you introduced me that a while ago, and we couldn't find it.
I saw the advertisement for it, and I said, oh, I got to get it. I love Sunny D.
Well, now you got it. It's actually really good. I tried it last night. It's super good.
Mm-hmm.
It does taste like Sunny D. It's not too seltzery.
Mm-hmm.
Got vodka in it.
No
which
sugar.
I love. And no sugar. Oh, yeah. Let me see something here. And what's the alcohol?
That's only 4.5.
Okay, 4.5.
So you got to drink like 5 of them to get a buzz. No.
I'm sure you'll be drinking a 4-pack. Now, I tried Absolute Mango Mule. And what's the percentage of alcohol in this? Let me see. Where's it at? Oh, here we go.
I can't see.
Oh.
7.5. 7.5.
There you go. There you have it. It's really good. But I got ice on this. Let me try. It's really good. All right. Let's get to the show. Well, our guest tonight is Chuck. And Chuck is an author, a blogger, a reporter, let's get on, a writer. And this is a funny story how we met. So Chuck was on my Instagram for a while. You know, you have Instagram friends. And then Mindy and I were at Debonair, seeing Wicked. And we were in the bathroom, I think. And then I get this message. Hey, can I meet you? I'm like, oh my God, it's Chuck. So we met at the front of the stage, you know, of course. And we met Chuck. And now Chuck is coming on our podcast. So let's bring him out.
Hey, what's happening?
Chuck! Hey! Look at you.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm great. How about you ladies? What's happening?
What's happening? This is what's happening.
All right. Well, I am joining you ladies tonight. It's 2 girls, 1 guy, and their alcohol.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. So let's say this again. It's 2 girls, a guy, and their alcohol. I like that. I love it. Yeah.
Woo!
Chuck?
I am drinking. This is my Vanna White moment right here. I am drinking Mozart, which is a chocolate cordial with bourbon, Belgian chocolate and bourbon.
Oh my God.
And I thought Mozart was perfect for a podcast that's all about music.
Exactly.
I love it. You're always
there you go.
Oh, wait. Cheers, Chuck.
Cheers. Salud.
2 girls, a guy, and their alcohol. There we go. That sounds so good. Now, I've had bourbon and scotch. It might be a little different with the chocolate, right?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, the first time I had this, believe it or not, was at Disney.
Go figure.
I know, right? At a family place.
Well, you know, when you're at Disney, you got to drink. So
yeah, exactly. We were at the, my girlfriend and I were at the Food and Wine Festival. So, you know, I usually just drink a lot of wine at Epcot, right? And I usually just drink a lot of, and I usually just drink a lot of wine. We go into this one place and here this stuff is, and like, oh, this looks great. This chocolate cream, you know, this looks awesome. And we both loved it. So special occasions, I break it out. So I ran over and got some today because this is a special occasion.
Well, you know, Mindy and I are going to try that. And I love the way you say chocolate.
Chocolate.
So now that we're on that, tell us where you're from. Let's hear
Okay. All right.
Chocolate.
Well, the cat's out of the bag because I like to have my social media in one place and live somewhere else so the IRS can't catch me. But, but now that we're on your show, I started writing back on Long Island. So all my stuff, all my social media was Chuck Long Island. And when I moved down here, I just decided to keep it instead of changing it because it was already kind of out there, you know. So I was like, I might as well just keep it, and it's kind of unique. So I went with it.
Long Island. We've been to Long Island.
Yeah.
That's quite a drive.
Yes, it is.
Where are you guys exactly? Oh, you're in Philly. Are you in the heart of Philadelphia?
I'm in the heart of Philadelphia. Mindy's not far. She's in the suburban area, but we're close.
Okay.
You know?
All
but
right.
we drive to Long Island for a show, and it's quite a drive. Quite the drive.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
The Warehouse.
Oh, I don't know that one. Where is that?
Long Island. I don't know. And
Well, it happens to be a long island, so
it was a long ride, and that was
Beltway.
the Beltway.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that thing could be crazy.
that was like 5 hours. It
I
should
know.
be free,
Yeah.
but
Well, I used to do the reverse. I mean, I used to go to the Debonair when I lived up there. Like anytime Wicked played or Angel, a couple other bands, I'd run up there, and it was like 2.5 hours to get there.
yeah. So it's cool how we met. So you were on my Instagram, and then I saw your name. I read about you. You know, you're writing your books and all that stuff. And then we were at Debonair. You're like, can we meet? You know, we wanted to meet. You know, you wanted to meet two girls with alcohol.
Oh yeah.
And we met, and then you met Wicked.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I knew Wicked. First time I saw Wicked was maybe 2017, 2018.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. That's why I flew up. I flew up to see them because they haven't played Florida yet. They almost did because they got a good friend down here, and they almost did play for a festival that guy held, but they didn't come down in Tampa. So I was like, I got to see him. It's been 4 years. They opened for Angel back in Brooklyn in like 2017, 2018. And the drummer in Angel's like, there's this really cool band that dresses all in white, because Angel dresses all in white too, right? He goes, they're trying to bring back glam. And I'm like, oh man, I got to check that out. And they blew me away. And their stage presence, as you know, is fantastic.
Yeah, that's the first time we saw. Well, that's the first time we saw them at Debonair.
Uh-huh.
Then we saw them again. They were hanging out at the M3 Rock Festival.
Oh, okay. How was that?
We love the M3 Rock Festival.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you now.
Okay.
Author, blogger, reporter, writer. Where do you want to begin? You have a lot going on, which is good.
Well, I guess I'll start at the beginning, and that's I actually was a library professor, which is how I got into writing, because I worked at Long Island University in Brooklyn, and publisher perish. So I started writing for tenure and just kind of winged it, to be honest. I was just like, well, I wrote in college, so I guess I can write now. And so I wrote my first article. It won an award. And
nice.
Thank you. And that was all academic stuff. And while I was writing a book, I wrote a book about libraries. And while I was writing a book, I had this idea for a novel. I said, let me test my skills, And I retired from there, from Long Island University. I was in a long distance relationship with Donna, moved down to Florida, and started writing my novel. Wrote it in about 15 months and got a job working for a local newspaper, freelancing. I freelance. And my book will be out next year. And the cool thing is my book is about a rock star. So everybody, check.
It'll be out next year. We'll have to have you back on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yes, definitely. It is experimental. Can I go into my book?
Oh, go into your book.
Sure.
Go ahead. Of
Okay.
course.
It's experimental. I have 4 different scenes, basically. The book basically is about a rock star who comes of age in the 1970s, right? And it changes time about 4 different times in the book. The time frame changes. Like it starts when he's in his 60s, goes back to when he's in his teens, goes back to when he's like 5 years old. And so there's a lot of time changes, a lot of characters, and a lot of scenes. Puerto Rico, New York, Ohio, LA. So I made it very experimental, very unique, and I think it's a winning combination. I think people who've read it, beta readers, have told me they really felt like he was a part of the rock scene in the 70s, through to today, because it goes up to 2017. So I think it's exciting. I can't wait to do it, get it out there to the people, and I will definitely come back on for sure.
I was just gonna say, when your book comes out, we'll have you back to promote your new book.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'd love to do that. Yeah.
Your title to it? What's the title of the book?
Well, right now it's called Orlando Roque de Coyatzo. The main character is Puerto Rican. It's Orlando Roque de Coyatzo, an American rock and roller, and that I got from Wicked. An American rock and roller is from their song.
Yeah.
And in fact, I might use that. I talked to them once about using that in my ads and my advertisements. They probably don't remember because it was a couple of years ago, but I asked them, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, do it." So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to get it out there to the public.
That's cool. I read your entire interview with Wicked. It was on point. It was really good.
Oh, thanks.
Good, but so do you're a great interviewer, and they
Well,
did a great interview with you.
Yeah.
thanks so much. I appreciate
Really
that.
Yeah,
Piece,
it's good, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
we read it.
Well, I watched your podcast with them. It was awesome. I love it.
Which one? The first or the second? I think the first one was funnier. They're
Yeah, the
both
first
good,
one was
but
funny. Yeah.
I think I saw the second, the most recent. That was the second.
you have to go back and watch the first one. When we first met, that was the funniest. When I choked almost to death on Fireball, you know, it was so funny with them. The second one's great, don't get me wrong, but the first one, because we first met and we didn't know how it was going to go, that one you need to watch. That's really funny.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So writer, reporter, blogger.
Yes. Well, the reporting actually started. So after about a year of just writing the book, I decided to start looking for, so it was a part of the plan to start looking for some freelance work. And there's a local newspaper down here, Hometown News. I started working for them. And some of that stuff is like I covered a rock festival. There's a huge rock festival in Daytona called Welcome to Rockville. I covered that for them. I get varying stories, small business stories like pizzerias that just opened up. I could be doing something about a book club that the city is running for children during the summer and things like that. So I just get like 3 or 4 stories a week, and I just kind of beat the streets, you know, going store to store and asking questions. I could be, you know, at a bar talking to the bartender. What did you hear? Like the old kind of gumshoe reporter. I love that, man. Yeah, I don't like doing the phone call thing. I like being in somebody's face and talk, you know, politely. I mean, I like being face to face and talking to somebody, because you never know where the conversation is going to go, you know. It's so much better than a phone call or an email interview. So yeah, I just like to beat the streets and talk to people and show up at restaurants and go, hey, I've been asked to do a story on you. When's a good time? And they'll be like, come on in. And it usually works out great. Usually the restaurant gets a lot of business from our readers.
You're like the networker. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of, it plugs you in. Even as a freelancer, it plugs you in to, we go out and I see people at restaurants and stuff, you know, and it's just great. Yeah, I love it. In 4 years that I've been living here full time, I feel like I've really connected pretty well. And it's a beautiful place. I mean, I'm 10 minutes. I live in Port Orange, 10 minutes from Daytona Beach. And my main beach's Daytona Beach, but I'll go anywhere in this county. And it's like living in vacation land. You know, I used to tell my girlfriend when I went back and forth from Long Island to here that, you know, you look around, like if you're living in the north, you guys live in Philly, you think of palm trees, you think of vacation, right? It's like, oh, warmth, vacation, this is awesome. Well, we get it all the time. You know, it's like we're in vacation land. You know, it's just like so cool. I love it down here. And obviously so do a lot of other people, because it's growing. Developments are being built all the time.
We'll have to go check out Daytona, the Chalk.
Yeah, come down to Rockville next year. Absolutely. Kiss has played. Guns N' Roses has played. You guys would love it.
When is that? Do you know what month that is?
Yeah, it's in May every year.
Oh, M3's in May.
Oh, yeah. We were about a week apart.
Maybe we'll have to check that out. We love M3 Rock Festival, but maybe we'll check that out.
Yeah.
And we'll bring Jim Long with us from Jim Long on the Rocks with Jim Long. We'll bring him.
All right. Great. I tell you what. If like Wicked plays down here, then you ladies got to come down. We'll just hang out and watch Wicked.
Yeah. I think they're playing Debonair again, aren't they?
They are. Yeah. Yes.
Are you going?
No, I'm actually going to go see Gunshine. And
it's this Friday. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to see Gunshine and another band called Naked Gypsy Queens. Gunshine's kind of like the Wicked of Florida. They're like gaining this popularity. They're a crazy great rock and roll band. And they agreed to an interview on Saturday before the show. It's right outside Orlando. If anybody's listening locally, right outside Orlando, you want to be there. They are great. You definitely should put them on. Listen to them.
All right, we're gonna check out Gunshine then.
Gunshine. Is he saying Gunshine or Gunshy?
Shine.
Yeah, Gunshine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll check them out. We love to have bands on. We like to promote. You know, Mindy and I are really good about listening to different kind of music. We're different genres. We're very with our music, so that's good. What else you got going on?
Well, speaking of music, I love the background. Kiss is my all-time favorite band.
We have Motley Crue. You see obviously Kiss back here.
Love it.
What else? Lots of Kiss. Bret Michaels. Mindy has a lot of beautiful memorabilia in here. A lot of autographs.
Oh yeah.
Who else did you meet? You met
Motley
somebody
Crue.
Motley Crue. Well, many times.
Lita Ford.
Lita Ford.
Awesome.
Oh, over there. You met a
How
lot.
was Lita Ford?
She's cool. We just met her again in M3 Rockfest. Dawn met her for the first time.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
super nice.
Her book is awesome.
We didn't read her book, did you?
No, I didn't read it. No.
No. No, I didn't. I love the M3 Rock Festival, but you get to meet them and take pictures with them. You know, it's a whole day of festivity. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're cool. I love them. What's next? What's next for you, you ladies, as far as concerts? What are you going to next?
We don't know yet. We're waiting to see. Like, what big concerts are coming up? Any more festivals? I love festivals.
No, not any festivals. Just Tom Kiefer's coming up. We want to go to that, or Extreme, because we missed them at
Extreme.
M3, yeah.
Poor Nuno. Nuno hurt his knee, and they canceled Extreme on M3.
Oh, really? Well.
Now, is there anything else you want to talk about? Because I need to take a sip of my alcohol. We're gonna do some rapid fire questions with you.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? You asked about blogging, so I hit my book. I hit my blog. The blog chucklongisland.com. You'll find like all my stuff there. And I do blog a lot on music, so definitely check that out. I do a little travel too. So like when I go to New York, I'll write about the hotel and the restaurants in the hotel. We're gonna hit Europe this summer, so check. There'll be some European. I just missed Kiss in Europe. We almost went to Tuscany to go see Kiss, but it was like crazy extra money. It was like $2,000 more just to see them. To fly out of Tuscany. So we forget it. We're not gonna go.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Yeah. So
platforms of social media: Chuck Long Island, Instagram.
Yes. Well, everything is at Chuck Long Island. Like all my Twitter, I'm on like 4 or 5 different things. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. If you put it in at Chuck Long Island, you'll find it all, or chucklongisland.com.
All right,
you'll find it there.
Chucklongisland.com. Everybody check Chuck out at chucklongisland.com. You get all your information, because some people ask, and I'm like, well, I'm on his Instagram. I don't do Facebook, but you do Twitter?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I have 2 Facebook accounts. Something called Alignable, which is like for entrepreneurs and freelancers.
Okay.
And Instagram. And I kind of put different things on each one. Like I'm a little, I'll change it up. I'm a huge baseball fan, and like almost all my baseball stuff is on the Facebook page, right? And then like my Instagram is pretty much just my writing and like music and stuff like that, So it's a little bit different on each one. So you might want to follow them all. If you're more just into like.
I follow you obviously on Instagram. I love you're always up to something. He's always doing something interesting. So I like reading about your interviews and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's fun. It's a fun business.
I love it.
But you're a worker though. But you're a hard worker.
Thanks. Yeah, I love reporting. I love getting information out to the people. I love giving a little background and history. Like if I do a story, like why is this important and why did the editor send me here? What's the history of this place and some context. So because we have a lot of new people, I'm new. I've only been here 4 years. And so to give them a little taste of why this is so meaningful is as important as the ABCs of the moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I love to do that. And the blogs are a little bit more free form because, the editor, I've told my editor, I said, the voice of the newspaper is yours. So whatever, if you want to change something, that's fine. Whatever he edits out for space reasons, that's fine. But in my blog, it's totally creative and totally free form. And might not always be, proper English, but it's creative. So I hope people enjoy that. And again, like I said before, that's a lot of music and travel and a little bit of local stuff if you're a Floridian as well.
Well, if you ever want to blog us, you can. Two girls.
I will.
And their alcohol.
I will. We can do like, what's your favorite drinks? And how did you get started in the business and all that kind of stuff. Like I can think the questions right now.
Now I'll ask you one. You've been watching us, right? What's our favorite vodka? I mean, what's our favorite drink? I just gave it away.
What vodka.
Drink the podcast. What's our signature drink on our podcast?
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm getting cut off.
Vodka. We've been drinking that since day one.
Sorry.
Absolute now, so it's okay. And Sunny D.
The Sunny D stuff blew my mind. So that's Sunny D from the drink for kids,
Yes.
except with alcohol.
Yeah, it's a vodka seltzer.
When did that start?
Scary. What if a kid saw this? Be like,
I know, right?
Look,
Sunny D.
Yeah.
I know, right? So they still have the drink for kids, right?
Oh yeah, they still
Yeah.
have Sunny D in a little
Oh,
bottle.
that cracks me up.
This
Yeah.
is a can now, and this.
Love it.
See, can you see it?
Yeah,
It's cool, right?
Sunny
I
D.
love it. That's so
Sunny
funny.
D for adults. I usually drink Svedka. I'm a vodka girl, but I
Yeah.
switched up to Mango Mule.
Wow. Well, mules are great.
Yeah, I like I like Moscow mules.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now tequila and that's iffy because that makes me wild. So I try not to drink that.
Those are for special moments.
Yeah, it'd be very special. And the brown stuff, actually, I always call it the brown stuff, but I actually love peanut butter whiskey, but that makes me a little wild too. So varies.
I'm pretty sure I did a peanut butter whiskey shot last year. Somebody was buying rounds and they said it's peanut butter. I'm pretty sure they said peanut butter, and it was like phenomenal. I loved it.
Oh my God, I love it. But yeah,
It's good.
that's
It's
dangerous.
It's good mix though. We had it like in a milkshake when we were in LA. It was a peanut butter whiskey milkshake we had.
That's awesome.
Really good.
I'm flying out to LA just for that.
Great.
That is great.
Right?
I told I go to Planet Smoothie a lot, and I told the owner of Planet Smoothie, so you just got to put shots in this, and it would be perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Well, if Sunny D can have alcoholic drinks, Planet Smoothie can too, right?
Right?
I think we're onto something.
You should have seen. So Mindy and I will do like holidays, and we did St. Patty's Day, right? Well, you made the best shake on St. Patty's Day.
Oh yeah, those.
Oh my God.
Bailey's.
Yeah, the Bailey's. It was
Mint-
delicious.
mint
the Bailey's
shakes.
mint shake. Oh my God. I mean,
Wow.
it was so good.
I love Bailey's. Well, I love chocolate drinks, so they're great.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I love it. Oh,
Forget about it.
I'm gonna have some chocolate tonight, Mindy.
We say
chocolate.
chocolate.
I just mixed it with an English accent. That's cute.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh my God. Sorry, Mama was calling. That's funny.
I was about to start hosting the show myself.
I'm sorry. Man, I'm gonna cry laughing. All right. We love rapid questions here.
I'm in trouble now.
We're gonna fire away these rapid fire questions for you.
I didn't know that.
All right.
Calls.
Let's see, buddy. So let's go. What should we ask Chuck?
Okay, I'll ask first. If you could have coffee or a drink or whatever with any celebrity, alive or dead, who would you have it with?
Joe Namath.
Joe Namath?
Yes.
Oh, that's alive, right? Is he alive still? Yes.
Alive. He's still alive. I got a number two. My number two would be Paul Stanley.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, they're like tied for first. In fact, I have Paul Stanley's rose.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool.
That's his identical rose that he has on his left arm.
Yeah.
Because I love I've seen Kiss like 60 times, and I didn't want to get the faces. I wanted to do something that kind of like some people would just think it's a rose, and Kiss fans would know it's Paul Stanley's rose, and so I went with that. Yeah. So Joe Namath and Paul Stanley, to answer your question.
Okay. What about not living? Somebody that's not alive.
Oh wow. The first one that comes to mind is the greatest St. Louis Cardinal of all time, Stan Musial.
You're like, what?
You're like, who's that? Baseball is my religion. Some people pray.
Like, what? Okay.
Baseball is my religion.
You would have to drink with the coffee with. Okay.
What did you say? He was baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baseball player.
Oh, my dad would have known that one.
Your dad, Danny. We both went like this.
Yeah.
Music or
Stan Musial, what band did he play in?
I was thinking, was he like back in his 50s? I don't know.
Yeah.
First thing I thought of my mom. Okay. What is the best concert you've ever been to?
That's a great question. All right. So the first Kiss farewell tour, Jones Beach, they were phenomenal. When Ace and Peter got back in the band, right? They were amazing. Like everything hit. They were great. I saw Rush open for Blue Oyster Cult at the Nassau Coliseum. And I wasn't really much of a Rush fan back then until I saw them live. And they were phenomenal. They practically blew Blue Oyster Cult off the stage that night. They actually came out for a second encore that was unplanned. They even said it, like, we didn't really plan this, but we're going to play a song, for you. I don't remember the song. It was amazing. Yeah, they were great. So those would be my first two that come to mind.
That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Better than Stan Musial, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Well, we both stopped dead in our track. We're like,
you guys, when you edit, go back and edit this and put in crickets right at that moment.
that's where you come in. You edit. We're live, baby.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, can't edit it because it's live.
I'm lucky we're talking right now. I don't know how to edit.
All right, I have another one. If you could relive any decade of your life, which one would it be?
Oh, wow. Well, the truth is I love living in the moment. I don't, the past is great and it got me to this point where I'm talking to you ladies right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't change anything. I have a wonderful life and this moment is the most important thing. So I don't know if I want to relive any of it. I just want to live now and make tomorrow better.
Oh, I love your answer. How
That's
cute
a
was
good answer.
that? I was to start crying. I love that's the best. We've asked that question. That was the best answer.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great answer. I love it. I love it. I want to hear his answer on that.
Oh, okay.
'Cause-
What is an important lesson you've learned over your career?
It's really hard work and determination. I can get frustrated at times, from work, but I just tell myself, as much as I love it, I can get frustrated like any other job, but I just tell myself to keep working hard. I'm juggling a lot of balls, as you ladies have said. And I just tell myself, keep your head down, work hard. My dad always said hard work and determination can get you through anything. And I truly believe that. And if I don't get to the mental list I started the day with, I just look for where the progress was. And, hard work and determination. That's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah. Hard work and determination.
See, these questions help us with our answers.
Exactly. That's why we asked them.
Yeah, I love these questions.
Yep. Well, that's the only questions I had because the rest of the music industry is out.
No,
Well-
I think he can answer them. He's very smart.
What?
If I don't know it, I'll make it up. So don't worry about
Yeah. Fire away,
Oh,
man.
okay. What is your favorite part of your job and what is your least favorite part?
it. Least favorite part is deadlines.
Oh, yeah, we don't like them.
Yeah, usually I just watch them fly by. Yeah.
Time.
My favorite part?
Mhm.
My favorite part really, the creative process of writing. I love it. Putting words together on a piece of paper and making some cool sentences. There are times where that's just like, writing is a creative art, and when you probably when Ace Frehley wakes up in the middle of the night and writes a great lick. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I got a great song, I got a great song. I got a great line in my, see a couple more of these.
Yeah, chocolate.
I got a great thought in my head, a great sentence, something comes to me. It's that's basically the answer. Yeah.
It's all about the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
What else can we ask him? He's good. You're a good interviewer.
Oh, well, thanks. I feel like I turned the tables on you ladies and started asking you questions at one point. I'm like, wait, I'm not the reporter here. I got to pull back.
You can fire away and ask us, but we want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What advice can you give us?
Oh God, hard work hard and be determined. I actually would probably, I'm thinking of starting a podcast sometime next year. So I might ask you, both of you, what I should do. Some tips.
Oh, yeah. Well, we love it. Like Mindy and I have been doing, how long has it been now?
A year.
It's been over a year.
Uh-huh.
We started, well, you know our background, right?
No.
So Mindy and I, when COVID happened, way back,
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
way back, we did this song when we had our 1 year, I think with Joey Casad. I think we told the story. So way back, Mindy and I, first of all, we've been friends since kindergarten. So we're
cool.
Yeah, we're old school. Yeah. And
Wait. Let's stop right there. Let's go down that path. You're not going to be the reporter.
oh boy.
Oh yeah, the one thing I also interview for a company, they're private podcast interviews, for a company called Hey Artifact, and they're not out for the public. It's just like a family that wants to do a little podcast of their family history. And one of the questions I always ask is, let's go down that road and discover something. So how did you guys meet, and were you meeting over music?
Mindy and I met in kindergarten. Music, well,
Brownies.
we met at Brownies. I have something in my pocket. No, okay. That's the song thing at Brownies. I remember.
Oh, okay.
Brownie troop leader.
Yeah, she was her mom was our Brownie troop leader. So that was our song we sang every day.
Oh, that's
I
great.
still remember it from then.
Wow.
And we've been friends ever since. And then COVID hit, and Mindy would drive to Center City with her gloves on. That was when it was the height of it, and the mask. And then I said, you know what? F this. I'm coming to your house. So her and I would sit in her kitchen, just mess around, making videos, laughing, drinking. And then we're like, you know what? We should put these on social media. They're funny. We're just being, silly. And then one thing led to the other.
And we asked a friend of ours, like, what platform do you use?
Yeah.
To go live and
podcasts.
And then he suggested, do StreamYard. Because it's free to like set it up and everything. Now we can pay for a paid version and we get like more features with it. But
Sure.
Yeah, we've had some really cool guests on. We had like Tommy London and Pete Evick from the Brett Michaels band, and we had Ari from Steven Adler band, and you. So like we're working our way up, but we started at the kitchen. And it was funny, just messing around, making videos, and now we're on our podcast. We actually travel with our podcast too.
Oh, that's awesome.
The interview, and I love. Yeah, it's fun.
So where are we live right now?
On YouTube.
We are live on YouTube. Okay, good, because I put that out on all my social media to watch it on YouTube. So,
thank you for that, because I actually reposted what you posted. I love it, and thank you so much for reposting.
Yeah.
And then when you did that, people were like, "Oh my God, Chuck's coming on," or they were about you, and I'm like, "Well, stay tuned for Two Girls and Our Alcohol, because Chuck's coming on tonight."
That's so cool. Actually, you were asking about what advice.
Yeah.
One of the things I do is I shamelessly self-promote, and the reason why I do that is on the social media, in the social media world, you have to scream above the noise. So you need to post and post and post again, and that's why you'll see my articles up there 2 or 3 times during the course of the week and other things. Because you got to hit people over the head and shout above everybody else. Otherwise, and people will forget you. There are so many people, especially, I'm familiar with the writing world. And so there's so many people in the writing world who will hit the social media boards hard for like 3 months. And then you never hear from them again because they think they're going to be stars overnight. But folks who have tens of thousands of people, they just don't stop. And they just do it and do it and do it. And I'm picking up like 3,000 people a year as far as followers go. And so that would be my advice. You ladies do a great job with it. I see your stuff all the time, so you're doing it, but you just can't stop because you're just going to keep building and building and building. Every one person counts, and you never know which one of those people is going to be like, "Hey, I know someone," and then that door opens up. Right?
Well, that's why I started the rocker chick one. I went on YouTube by myself. I was like, I got to learn this stuff because maybe IT, and I was at home like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I have to learn it. So I do now. So check me out on rocker/chick. And I do it also another platform to get our name out there. Mindy has Two Girls and Alcohol we're on, and I have my music's my hobby. I try to get it out there. So I made another YouTube now because we got to get our name out there. I'm not on Twitter though. I got to get on Twitter.
Wait, say it again about Twitter. Are you going to go on or?
No, because I just did the YouTube. What?
Okay. I do follow the rocker chick. That started like last week, right?
Yeah, I just started because I'm thinking, how hard can it be? So like I was talking to somebody else in the music industry, said, get your name out there on all platforms, like you just said. And so I just started that. I haven't done much with it yet, but I'm going to start. And now we have this, and we have Music's My Hobby and Two Girls and Alcohol. So we're trying. Yeah.
All right. So all my followers who are watching this, you got to go to Two Girls and Their Alcohol, rocker chick. And what's the third one? 2 girls and their alcohol, rocker chick,
My Instagram is music's my hobby.
and music's my hobby.
Mhm.
Like, comment, and share.
Oh, thank you. And everybody check out Chuck.
Check out Chuck.
I gotta stop drinking for a minute. Hold on. Chuck out.
Are you sure there's only 4.5% alcohol in those drinks?
No, mine's 7.5.
Oh, there you go.
Mine,
You have to let me slide on that one. Mine's 7.5.
So Mindy, you're at 4.5.
Mine's 4.5. Yes.
All
That's
right.
why I'm slurring over here.
Yeah.
There's somebody
Drinking bourbon. So
podcast, Joey Casada from ZO2.
yeah.
Do you know him?
No.
Okay, he's a drummer.
Okay.
He's from Brooklyn, and he
Nice.
actually named us 2 girls and alcohol. And he actually told us to do a show on our alcohol. We have to do that. Start drinking and see how.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, I'll come back for that. My favorite drink is wine. I love wine. And so I'll come back on and talk about that if you ladies want to.
And obviously, you love chocolate.
I love chocolate drinks.
Chocolate bourbon. I didn't think. Can you tell me the name of that? Because I'm going to buy that. What is it called?
Mozart.
Oh, he just said that, like the composer.
Yes.
All right.
It's phenomenal stuff.
I have to get that.
Yeah, it's great.
I must try that because I think that'll be fun with the bourbon and the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate.
Not that I've ever had this for breakfast, but I have to say, if you put this in your yogurt, it's phenomenal.
In yogurt.
Oh, we're gonna do that. Oh, we have to buy it first.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll try it and we'll
Never
reach
seen
out
that.
to Chuck.
Yeah.
Alcohol for breakfast.
I can't say I've done that. I'm just thinking if you tried it, it may be good.
Is it in the bourbon aisle or is it in like cordials?
Cordials. Yeah, all the chocolate, like the Baileys and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's more than just this one. There's they have different varieties, but this is my favorite.
Well, we should introduce it because it's music, Mozart. So that'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's coming up.
Yes.
Soon for that. Oh God, bourbon and 2 girls and alcohol. Ooh,
There you go.
that might be a wild night.
I want to sponsor that episode.
Oh my God, right? You know, I try to compose myself kind of on the podcast, but like, and if I'm out, like I said earlier, if I'm drinking tequila or the brown stuff,
Yeah.
I'm happy drunk though. But let me tell you, I get really wild. Kind of messes up your brain.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
When I say wild, I mean nice wild.
Yes, exactly. There's nothing like being at a concert, having a couple of drinks, and just having that music wave over you. It's just
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. In fact, I remember at one point I'm like jamming out to the music, and I looked over and you had your phone on me, and I was like, oh, they're checking me out. You don't remember that at the Debonair show?
What?
Wait. Wait, say that again. So yeah, we're at the front of the stage, right?
Yeah, and I noticed I was jamming out, listening to the music, and I looked over, and you guys had me live.
Oh, because we're on live. We did.
Yeah, and you looked over.
I
Yeah, I looked over, and you guys had me live because I was jamming out and stuff.
And then I thought to myself, he will be perfect in our podcast because you're all the above, author, blogger, all that stuff, and you're fun and you're very energetic,
Thanks.
and you were cool. So I'm like, let's have him on. You'd be fun. And networking, and people are asking about you, who you were, so it's good.
When I'm at a concert, it's kind of like that saying, "Dance like no one's watching," and so I just kind of I kind of get in that mood, and I'm just I'm dancing like no one's watching.
Well, that's why I put you on live. That's why you're on now.
Well, I'm not dancing right now though.
Well, no, Debonair.
Don't ask me.
On live. And then I'm like, we're going to have him on the podcast. And then we asked, he said, yeah, no problem. And then, here we are.
I love it.
I love it. So now we're going to wrap it up. But listen, thank you so much for coming on.
And
Thank you for having me.
Real quick,
Of course.
we're going to let you plug yourself. So where can our listeners find you online? One more time.
Okay, chucklongisland.com. It's one-stop shopping for everything that I do. I update it on a weekly basis. So you'll get all the information and all my links right there to everything that I'm up to. News on the book, the latest articles, latest blogs. I also put up a quote. There's a quote about being successful.
Okay.
up there right now. So that would be the best place to go.
All right. You heard that from Chuck himself, everybody. Check out Chuck. And we're going to have you back on when you get that book out. Don't forget.
I love it. Yes, absolutely.
Let's link up. We'll do a little show together.
That sounds great.
I'm in. I'm getting some chocolate bourbon.
Absolutely. All right.
Let's do cheers. Let's do cheers.
Cheers.
Chuck, thank you so much for coming on. Awesome guy.
Thank you. Yeah, great. I love being on. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Aw. I'm gonna have that drink. I'm getting that drink.
Oh, go ahead. You hang up.
I'm getting that. I wrote it down. Peace.
All right. Have a great evening.
You too. I'm getting that bourbon. Chocolate bourbon.
Chocolate bourbon.
Chocolate.
And that was Chuck from Long Island.
I love the way it says chocolate.
Chocolate.
And we're learning a new drink, chocolate bourbon. And I wrote it all down. I'm getting it in a cordial aisle. Oh my God, what is wrong with me?
Too.
Aisle.
Sponsored by Sunny D Vodka. Very good. If I had oranges in this, it would definitely taste like orange crush. So
I have what do I have? Oh, mango mule.
Mango mule. So we will be back later on around 7 with Mike Matissa from Sirius Satellite Radio. Stay tuned. We will be back.
Peace out. Finish my drink.